opener, but you're the guy responsible for the turnover belt. How do you assume that responsibility?
Well, Coach Tyson gave me the belt, so usually he's the guy holding the belt during the home games, but he has a bigger job on the sideline, so I'm not really doing anything except watching the game and having another pair of eyes out there. So I'm pretty much in charge of holding the belt, and when it's a third down or like a big time play, I just hold the belt up, and just remind the guys that this is what we're working for. We're trying to get turnover, get off the field, and give the offense another chance to score.
How important is it? I mean, I know it kind of seems like a simple rule, but you're hurt this year and you can't be out there. So how important is it for you to try to play a role, whatever it might be?
Oh yeah, I'm just playing my role, and I'm just starting. I know my role is probably not going to be big on the field, but I know my role is going to be big, like in the meeting rooms and stuff. So I'm just doing a lot of things like making cut-ups and being looking at film and more in depth. So I wasn't looking at film as in depth, but I'm like more in depth, almost like a coach out there. So it's working out for me pretty well so far.
When you gave it away this week, who was the more surprising recipient of the belt? Durant Miles off an interception, or Curtis Weaver off of a fumble return touchdown?
I don't know. Durant has hands, but I was kind of surprised seeing Curtis get down there. But Curtis always has like a knack for the ball, and I don't know, Durant always does too. He's always tomahawking the quarterback and getting the ball too. But it wasn't really a surprise because everybody on defense can get the ball. It was just a matter of time for somebody to get the belt.
Yeah.
Oh, the knee's all good. It's 5 weeks actually today, so I'm feeling pretty good right now. It feels better than it did the first time, but I think the trainers and the ISMI staff is helping me really, really well with that too. So I feel much better now.
So many players hardly ever tear their ACL once in their careers. You were back-to-back twice. Difficult, isn't it?
It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, but it just depends on your response. So it's like the event plus your response equals the outcome. So if the event was the ACL tear, and if you have a bad response, you're going to have a bad outcome. But if you have a good response, you're going to have a good outcome. So it's just the way you look at it and just how you view things in life. So that's how I'm looking at it.
Obviously, giving it to Tyler Horton, just because, Tyler Horton has 2 career interceptions, and both of them are off a guy that has been one of the stingier guys in terms of giving the ball away. So what was it like to give it to him too? And did you kind of feel like it might snowball after that?
I think so, because whenever Tyler gets a pick, whether it's in practice or a game, everybody just gets really excited, because it's just Tyler. Everybody, it's Tyler Horton. But he was joking with me before the game. He was like, "Man, I'm just trying to get another one off the Luke Falk. It'll look nice." And I was like, "Yeah, that would look nice." And then first quarter, first drive, he gets a pick. So it was a good time.
That was a good time too. Really good time. And then this is kind of like a growing, I don't know if it's a fad or whatever you want to call it, but I've seen. Was it Tennessee with the garbage bucket? Yeah. Saw Texas A&M
with the pimp cane and the Miami with the chains. Yeah.
I think UCLA had something too. I can't remember. But how much fun is this for you guys? And where do you think the belt kind of ranks in terms of creativity?
The belt's pretty creative, but they're also pretty creative. But they're also trying to be a little bit too flashy with it. But I think it's just a nice subtle thing. But it gets us pumping, it gets us going, the juices start flowing, and we see the belt. Whenever I show them the belt, they're just like, man, I can't wait to get on the field and get another pick or get a forced fumble or something like that. So, whenever somebody gets a turnover, they share it. Like Jabril and Curtis, they both shared the belt when they were on the sidelines. I don't know if you guys saw, but they were sitting right next to each other, and they were holding it right, on their thighs, and it was just like a team thing. So, we're pretty generous with the belt.
So when can you go get it back?
It's pretty much the best turnover you get. So I pretty much let Curtis have it for the night when we went back on the plane. But everybody pretty much had their chance when they were back on the sideline. They just hold it for that time. But when you go back in, it's a new drive. You got to get that turnover again.
We see throughout fall camp, you guys have made an emphasis at putting a priority on the turnover belt. 2 games in, already 6 turnovers. Do you feel like it actually does carry significant weight within the entire defense and getting the ball back to the offense?
I think so. It just gives the offense another chance. So with the belt, it's just something to see and something to hold and it's something intangible. Obviously, you want to get a turnover, but it's just another reward. And you get rewarded when good things happen. So I think it's just a good thing for us to see and just to hold. It's just really cool to have, just to hold it. Yeah.